And welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We're getting ready for the third match on Field 3 here, U.S. Youth Soccer National League this week. And these two teams getting ready to square off. It will be the SC Waukesha Blue out of Wisconsin under the head coach Pat White, assistant Brad Blaney. And they will be taking on the LA Galaxy SD Elite out of South California South. The head coach Courtney Drummond, assisted by Carl Hyam. And the team mom, he says, Brian Webb. How about that? So glad you folks are with us. We'll try to get these starters for you here as we look out. I see no number on this keeper. We're checking to see. Looks like the keepers probably will be 0 then. We'll try to find that out for you before we get started here. The starters, we didn't see all the starters actually called out, so we'll just start as we go. It's going to be South, the LA Galaxy squad. We'll start off with the ball. These out of San Diego. They're in the navy blue with yellow numbers, white trim. And on the other side, the Waukesha, Wisconsin squad in white uniforms have black numbers. Might be navy, but looks black. The wind has been a factor here as we've watched the first couple of matches today. The wind blowing from the far side to the near side, and also blowing a little bit from right now would be to the advantage of the Wisconsin team, blowing right to left. So your officials here for this match, the head referee out in the middle is Cameron Azad, and the assistant referees Kadim Sabara, Ruben Campillo, and Cesar Alfaro. John Peters here with you, and the microphone, our producer, the wonderful Andres Palacio. Ball taken away by the Wisconsin squad. Ball sent the other way. Ball bounding around as the beginning here, but Hannah Compernall, one of those players involved, now moving forward is Taylor Hattori. Hattori with a ball sent in toward Schill. That ball will go off to the right side. It will be picked up by the keeper. And I'm going to take a little guess here that it's Emily Cuthbert, or it's going to be either Avery Fox or Emily Cuthbert. And both keepers are wearing, it looks like, sweatshirts with no number, at least for the LA Galaxy squad. So I apologize. Halftime, we will square away who that is. Moving forward is Emily Nepler, and she is a signee with the Louisville Cardinals, a commitment there. And we'll have a free kick here for the Wisconsin squad. We're going to call them, we'll say Wisconsin and San Diego. How about that, folks? So you'll know Wisconsin in the white, San Diego in the navy blue. Make it as simple as possible. The keeper steps out. She'll put it into play. That's going to go deep. And hustling back for Wisconsin, that's Schill, Mackenzie Schill now moving up. Ball near the top of the box. Sent it toward the middle. That's Kravoisarat. San Diego with the ball near side, and it looks like it trickles just across the line. That'll be a throw-in for Wisconsin. And that was J.C. Johnson trying to chase that one down. Throw in here right in front of us, Lauren Torhorst. Ball battling around. Finally picked up in the back there. Hattori, University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee commitment. A very tall keeper. Like I said, we're going to find out. That number is 0, so that's Avery Fox, the keeper, a signee at the University of Idaho, the Vandals. And that ball comes right over into the coaches section. Ball be thrown in here by Torhorst, signee or committed to Valparaiso. Ball battling around, bouncing through, pin balls around. A nice ball down the side and a little bit of space. I'm gonna take that back because the 0 is Marissa Bova. That is the Wisconsin keeper. I was looking at the San Diego side, and San Diego's keeper is the one we're not sure of the number there. Big collision there. It will be a free kick for San Diego. San Diego once again in the navy blue. Waukesha, Wisconsin in the white. Ball on this near side. That's going to be Johnson. She works it with the right foot, now sends it back toward the top. A left foot possible shot there, but passed up. O'Done sends it over. Big collision there as Webb ran into a wall, and the ball settles down. Wisconsin coming the other way. Ball there bounding around by Carlson. Compernall. Schill outside. Back inside now to Reimer. Reimer committed to IUPUI. Indiana University, Purdue University of Indianapolis. I believe that's what that all is. Ball worked in. This is Blaney. Dad is assistant coach. Ball sent up through the middle. Team coming a long way, both these teams, from San Diego and Wisconsin to beautiful Wilson, North Carolina. Today a little bit chilly, however. Probably more to the liking of the Wisconsin group. That ball top of the box, battled around. Somehow keeping up with it is Hoban. Ball sent back into the box and headed away by the defender there, Johnson, Haley Johnson. San Diego maintains possession, left-footed cross sent in, and Bova comes up with that one right in front of, I believe it was Nepler, who had worked her way in. Lepler, a good tall player in there, trying to get some possession here, and that ball gets away from both squads, finally gathered up by number 14, Johnson. You can feel that wind blowing. It is whipping across the pitch into our faces, which means far side to near side as you're watching. But it's also a little bit of an aid for the right to left. So right now Wisconsin would have the advantage. We had 4 goals in the last match. All 4 goals scored to our left, which you would say that's a pretty good sign. It's an advantage. And coming forward is Kaylee Webb. Webb with a move to the right, now back to the left. Little juke there. She'll take a shot, and it's off to the left. No good. A nice run there by Webb, a signee at the University of Colorado. Future Colorado Buffalo. Bova now will put it in play. As we said, Marissa Bova, a signee at Purdue in the Big Ten. And there is a 00 as well, but we were told that she is not here. Ball flicked back. Wisconsin maintains control. Kravosarat looks around, see who she can find. She sends it back to her back line. Well-designed back line once again. More of a good formula set back there. You want to stay in shape. That ball off to the side. It's going to be sent right down the line and will go out of play. It'll be a throw in for Wisconsin. Preparing to throw it in will be Torhorst. Torhorst, the high toss. And the official in the middle, Cameron Azad, says no, it will be a throw in. Torhorst will take the opportunity, tosses it in. Ball bounding around, sent back. Torhorst again. Reimer, back to Reimer. Little give and go there, back to the back line. That puts it back to Del Forge. Del Forge over to Hattori. Sends it in, lay ball that's allowed to go through. Now fighting for it. It's in the box. It's sitting there, and they're going to fight for that one. Nice ball, top of the box, intercepted by the defense. coming quickly the other way. San Diego with a nice move up the pitch. Nepler tries a little back flick, fighting for it. That was Nepler as well as Del Forge. It'll be a toss in by Sinai. Sinai, who is going to Pepperdine. Pepperdine, the Wave. I have to remember what their mascot is. That one headed out of play. There to play that one was Christina Odone. That ball will go all the way over near the camera stand. Now brought back out. It'll be a toss in right here in front of the referee tent. Sent right back. Big collision there. And will be a toss in for Wisconsin. J.C. Johnson really getting some collisions here early on. That ball headed toward the middle of the pitch. And holding her own. Good job there by Reimer. Went up against a couple of the San Diego players. And this team from San Diego, talking to Mr. Brian Webb, saying that they were in Dallas last summer winning the whole thing, the national championship. How many times in your life can you say you've met or been around a national champion? What a great honor. So this team knows how to play, knows how to win. Wisconsin hanging tough right now and really putting the pressure on this San Diego LA Galaxy squad. Ball bounding around. You've got some good size here on the Wisconsin team. Ball sent back and forth. Little pinball action, little back flick there, but to no avail. Ball moved toward the near side. Lining it up and sending it off of the feet of the Chicago Cub fans here. That one right on the line. Nice save there. Wisconsin player. Well, I'm starting to get a little jumpy. Ball all around us here. Reimer will toss it in. Nepler lets it go. Nice play there. Has a little bit of space. Works it out toward the line. Now reverses field. Left foot into the box. Interrupted there by the defense. And back the other way. Interceptions all around. Working there is Hoban. Sends it over, a bone-crushing tackle there. And that was Blaney. Came in there strong. Blaney, a junior. Says no real commitment at this point. Non-committed player as far as college goes. Back line now. Sends it forward. Nepler. Emily Nepler is a junior, as we said, a commitment to University of Louisville in Kentucky, of course, coming out of San Diego. Ball worked on the left side, trying to work it around. Ball down low and scooped up in there by Bova. Bova, big, tall player. Both keepers in gray jerseys or sweatshirts and black shorts, black socks, almost identical, except for the fact that the San Diego keeper, we did not see a number. We'll try to find that out here as we go through. Ball sent in toward the box in the corner, back outside. Now right foot, tries to slip past the defender, and that'll be a corner. Didn't get it past the flag, tried to cut that acute angle there, but it slipped in on the far side of the flag. That'll be a corner, and it'll be a corner set down. I believe that's going to be J.C. Johnson, who comes all the way from the right back to that left corner to put this in play. High ball in the box. It's a header. And it's going to be headed back on the far side. Cleared away. Really no white shirts in the area, so you've got a little bit of time to regroup. Ball settled. Sent So that's San Diego really mounting some rush here. Here comes Johnson fighting her way in. The ball is loose, but the whistle blows. And it was an offside. The flag was up. The dreaded flag of offside. And everybody thinks something's going great, and you look and see the flag up in the air. So Bova will bring it out. She'll put it in play. Has the wind behind her, so can really get some air under it. Ball sent toward Nepler. You could tell that she is a go-to person for the San Diego team. Off to the right side, Hoban. Offside once again. And being offside shows that you're really pushing the envelope there in the front. Not a bad thing. And at some point, somebody's going to break loose. Also shows the defense maybe doing a good job of kind of taking that step up to put somebody offside at just the right moment. Ball down this near side and into the bench area of Wisconsin. Ball will be played back in. Thrown in by San Diego. San Diego once again, navy blue, yellow. There's a J.C. Johnson sneaks in behind the defense. She's got lots of space. She'll take a crack at it. It's touched by Bova, but goes over the bar. That'll be another corner here on the near side. Closing space quickly there was Hattori, but not before Johnson got off a pretty good whack at it with that right foot. Bova with the tall extension. She has a long reach in there, was able to make the touch. Ball will be played. Johnson will do the honors. It's going to bend away from the goal and clear it out. Won't make it all the way to the sideline. A little shove in the back, and the referee spots that one. He will dispense justice right there. The referee says to move up, and now he's moving the wall back. And it'll be right foot into the top of the box, bounding around like a pinball, and then cleared away. Good foot put on that one by the defenders. Got a little space. Ball sent to the near side. Sinai. Sent to Johnson. Johnson looks down the line, finds Hoban. Hoban, right foot, sends it to the corner toward Nepler. Hattori closing fast. She makes it over there. And a lot of pushing and shoving. And it's going to be a corner. And Hattori can't believe it. She thought it was a goal kick. Had passed the ball over to the keeper, Bova, but the official right there, the assistant referee, said, no, we have a corner. So Johnson, who's been very busy, she'll put it in play once again. Top of the box, headed around, settled, pass back out. There's Nepler. I believe Nepler got the left foot on it. Bova secures it and jumps on top. Thought about tossing it down the pitch, but she's going to let her team get back and then decides to put the big foot into it. That ball headed back toward Bova, and that will be the defense. Hattori will guard it, and it's right at the top of the box, so had a big collision there. Wisconsin now trying to move it forward. San Diego took a couple of minutes. Seems like they're warming up a little bit. Maybe the cool weather kind of made it a little harder to get started. A little yank on the shirt there. I don't know if the referee saw that. He did. And a little bit of grabbing of the jersey. Some ball put in play there by Torhorst. Back, and let's see, this will be Torhorst. Pass it back to Bova. A little bit dangerous there. Puts it out in front of Hoban for a second. Nepler now and Hattori. They've been going at it all match so far as we move into the 19th minute here. First half, still no score. A long ball sent toward Nepler. you can tell she does have that, just kind of glides around the pitch as a very good athlete. It will be a throw in for San Diego. And the obligatory toss away from the person waiting for it. That ball headed once. Nepler shoved out of the way, and now fight for the ball. And a lot of contact going on right now. Good job there as Webb moves up through, and J.C. Johnson and hesitated just a moment and then couldn't get to it. That'll be a throw-in for the Wisconsin squad. Once again, out of Waukesha, Wisconsin. The blue team with a coach named White, Pat White. The LA Galaxy San Diego Elite squad out of Southern California, of course, under the coaching of Courtney Drummond. Ball batted around, now sent back toward the sideline. Working up there is Emily Ross. She's in the back right middle. And it looks like a pretty good line in the back here for San Diego, very conservative. Webb there in the back. Also, it looks like your quarterback running the show in the back is Cheyenne Belotis. Haven't called her name much, but that's probably good. Means she is instructing. Actually, it's Piper Worth, if I saw the number correctly. And she sends that one down the pitch with a big right foot. Fighting in the midfield. Coming away with it. Hoban, Nepler working together. Send it back to the defense. Little safety valve there, sending it back to Worth. Now Wisconsin comes away with it, and a quick rush the other way. Ball out to the right. Ball will be sent in by Kravoisarat. Big collision in the box. Ball still bounding around. And about, might have been a 2-point takedown at some point in there. Referee has a little instructional moment with somebody. And now will be put in play. Well, the ball is a popular thing. Once it gets in there, everybody's after it. So we believe it's Avery. We're not sure if it's Emily Cuthbert or Avery Fox. We're going to find that out. That ball is out. It'll be a throw-in for San Diego. So at halftime, we'll be able to clear that up. Those of you from San Diego watching probably already know the answer to that question. And once again, you can follow all the soccer action at usyouthsoccer.org. See the latest results, the schedule, and see what else is coming up, how the players are doing. Nepler hustling back. Bova now clears it out. Little back kick there. Nice job. The back, I'd give credit, but it's already passed, and I'm looking now at number 15, Schill, works it forward, sends it over to Compernall. Ball on the far side, sent back into Reimer. Reimer back to the back line, sends it right back to her. And to the feet of the defense, coming the other way. Quick counter punch here. Ball sent toward Hoban. That's going to be a ball. Let's see if it's going to make it all the way to the box. It doesn't quite get there, but Bova will come out and clear it. So back in the back once again, trying to reset, start it up as we're approaching the 23-minute mark. Ball sent in, hustling down there, a little collision, fighting toward the end line. It'll be a goal kick for Bova. That was Christina O'Done hustling, trying to get to that ball. O'Done working her way in really from the midfield. The one player really up front as a striker looks like Nepler is the key person there. Getting ready now for some of the first substitutes to enter this match. Oh, near touch there. That was a nice try by Mackenzie Schill to flick that one away from the defender, Kaylee Webb. Start telling you about some of the San Diego college commitments here as well as we go through. Bova now will clear it out to her back line. Nice ball. Reverses field, sends now back toward the middle. Torhorst tries to get it through, finds the head of one of the San Diego midfielders. Looked like that was Webb. Ball sent across. It's going to go out. A little too much pace on that one. And we'll get our substitutes coming up. 10 and 12 here for, that's Jessica Wright and Amelia Owen for San Diego. For Wisconsin, it'll be Serena Shaw. She's a senior forward. She comes in for Compernal. Trying to see who came out here for San Diego. One was Emily Ross. Yeah, toss in for Torhorst. Ball right down the line, and it'll be pushed across. That was Worth, who really now has kind of shifted over to the near side with some of the substitutes that have come in. And a big trip there going down was Blaney, and draws the whistle. Bova will come up and she'll take the boot. Big, tall player, probably around 6 feet tall. She puts a big foot into it, sends it deep. Little wind aided, and that ball settled. Taken to the right, back to the left, and a shot. That deflected. Good job by the San Diego defense, keeping a foot between the ball and the goal. Settling that one is right now. She'll work it forward. And a good job by the defense. Quickly followed up by Owen, however. And that's another fall. Here comes Wright. A ball sent into the box, headed away by the defense, still being headed around. Settled down, and looks like that's going to be Shaw, who just checked in, fresh legs. She'll move it forward. Works a little juke around the defense. A through ball. A little bit of a high kick there from O'Done, but no whistle. Ball worked up. Good slick move there by Kravosarat. Ball still at the feet of Schill. Working it around is Kravosarat. Now back out to the outside. Sends it over to Reimer. Reimer down the line. It'll be a throw in for San Diego. Working hard over there was Serena Shaw. And some of these San Diego players, Cuthbert, the keeper, is going to University of Southern California. Avery Fox, also a keeper, University of Idaho. So Cuthbert just got word from Brian Webb that it is Cuthbert who's in the match. A Southern Cal commitment. Working the ball in is going to be Owen. That ball out. Let's see. It'll be another corner. Owen will do the honors. She'll take it over. And you've had 3 or 4 corners already now for this San Diego squad as they started out. Wisconsin had the momentum early on for about 10, 12 minutes and slowly has turned the other way now. A lot more time on this end as that ball is allowed to settle in the box. And good tackle there to get the ball away. That was Brooke Miller. It's going to be Hoban working out on the side. She'll send it back to her defenders. Sinai sends it in. Nice ball settled. There's a pop toward the goal, but the angle here looked like it was closer than it actually was. It was off to the left. Bova gets up after that collision. She'll put it back in play. So Emily Cuthbert in goal for San Diego. Appreciate the information. That ball sent out there right at the midfield stripe. Ball settled. And I tell you, Megan Kravoiserat, very shifty little player. She's quick. She can handle that ball very well. Great footwork. Some more good footwork. Kravoiserat now looking for options. And a ball is sent back to Bova. Takes her time. Being eyed by Wright very closely. Ball on the far side. That will go out of play. It'll be a throw in for Wisconsin. Getting ready to check in will be Nickel and Zanin. Ball sent back, and Cuthbert and the defense there. Ball on the near side. Substitute Owen, who has come in, working with it. Worth sends it down the line. Ball gets through the defense momentarily. Now brought the other way. Working now Carlson. Carlson, ball to the far side. Deflected in the back. At all the different fields where matches are being played, you hear whistles almost all the time. You have to be cognizant of which whistle is in your field. And it'll be a throw in for Wisconsin and 2 substitutes ready to come in. And we mentioned Samantha Nickel coming in, University of Wisconsin Parkside commitment. Caitlin Zanin, a junior. She checks in. Nickel, a defender, Zanin, a midfielder. Sun now becoming a little bit of a factor, going down behind the San Diego goal. Ball sent way across the pitch, and that reverses everybody. Ball sent forward. Not enough pace on that one. Came up a little short. Hoban works it back. Nice ball there. Bent toward her teammate out on the side was Sabrega. Another Idaho commitment. University of Idaho, the Vandals. Ball worked around. Nice job there by Wright. Sends it across. Goes in front of the goal, and it's right down the line, but it crosses the line. It'll be a goal kick. Amelia Owen chasing that one. Cal State Fullerton commitment. Let's see. We mentioned Brooke Miller, Iowa State. Hoban, Loyola Marymount. Jessica Wright, UC Santa Barbara. Kaylee Webb, we mentioned Colorado. Ashley Seymour, Cal State Long Beach. So a lot of commitments here from these young ladies. College soccer in their future. Great opportunity for coaches to get out here and see their some future prospects, future players. Some that they will maybe sign on their teams, others they will face in the college ranks. Ball sent down the line, headed over to the bench. Good hands over there, must have been a keeper. That ball tossed in. Carlson now working it around. Carlson, who's going to Central Michigan. Hattori working it now, reverses field. Makes her way past defense and a big collision. And looks like Webb took the worst of that. Now coming the other way is Shaw. Shaw works it down, little juke step there. And a little heel click. That will send, I believe it was Miller to the ground. May have been Sinai, but that draws the foul and the flag on the far side. The ball will be put in play. We're just over the 33-minute mark. We're in the 34th minute. Still no score here in this third match on Field 3. 18U competition here. San Diego versus Wisconsin. The previous match we just saw was Syracuse and Tennessee. Tennessee coming away with a 3-1 victory. Good play there. Right now, double juke, takes it to her right. Shot is blocked by the defense. Headed but not out. Nepler now, she'll take it and work with it. Into the box. Hattori there. Trying to clear it, but doesn't come out. And Bova will dive over there to stop everything. Now, some of the questions about this National League, this competition, the U.S. Youth Soccer National League features the top teams. In this case, 128 girls teams this week from around the country have earned their place in this competition by success in the U.S. Youth Regional Championships or success in their respective U.S. Youth Soccer Regional Leagues, or a top finish in last year's National League. So these teams, top of the class, they're the cream of the crop, as you would say. What are they playing for? The top 4 teams in each National League age group earn an automatic bid to the 2017 U.S. Youth Soccer National Championships, the oldest and most prestigious youth soccer championships in the country. Top finishers in the 15U, 16U, and 17U age groups earn a place in next season's National League as well. Here's the toss. And the ball worked down the pitch. We'll talk a little more about this prestigious event as we go through. It'll be a toss in by Kravoisarat. And somehow that ball just keeps wanting to go over to way out of the range here. Field 4, I think, is the field that's actually behind us here. Ball dribbled around, now sent back out. Kravoisarat now will send across near the top of the box, headed back towards Shaw. Tries to fend off the defender. Shaw will play with in the corner. That's Sabrega over there. Now she's surrounded also by Miller, and it'll be a throw-in for San Diego. And before the sub could get in, the play is resumed. Ball passed around. Here comes a ball in toward the box, headed. San Diego now coming this way. And that one's out of play. We got a substitute getting ready to come in. And this will be Angela Lamacchia. Angela Lamacchia will come in. Let's see who she's coming in for. Emily Blaney. Blaney, tough character out there. Took some tumbles and jumps right back up. That ball just out of play. Mackenzie Schill trying to get to it. Ball in the middle. That's a 50-50. Let's see who comes up with it. Briefly for San Diego. Now Zanin. Ball down the pitch. Everybody rushing forward. Nepler trying to come up with control, but it's taken away by the defense. Good job here by Wisconsin as they have a little bit of time to catch their breath, set up the defense. A little bit of time of possession. Sent back to Kravoisarat. Now she'll send it toward the corner. Tries to work her way around. She heads it away from Hoban. Wright happens to be there and finds an open teammate. Wright. Header toward the sideline. It will go out. So another substitute getting ready to come in. This will be Emma Bushy coming in. Emma comes in for Christina Odone. Bushy wearing, let's see where we said, number 8. Absolutely crystal clear day as far as clouds go, but cool and breezy to say the least. A lot of hand grabbing and yanking, and the play continues. Ball now controlled by San Diego briefly. Right. Sends it outside. Good pass there to Owen. Owen working. Taken right away. Dispossessed there by, that was Carlson. Carlson works it back toward the middle of the pitch. Right foot. She stopped, and that's going to be an offside flag. Not far across midfield. So here comes the ball. It will come about 10, 15 yards off of midfield, and Bova will lay it down right there. Could be a ball that could be, with this wind, could be put in some dangerous territory. And it's brought to the near side, touched by San Diego. Chased down over there by Worth. Worth with the right foot. Sends it right down the line. That's going to go out. Gathered up there by Haley Johnson. Ball into the sun. It's a sun right now that actually would affect the keeper to our right, as you're watching to your right as well. If you get a high ball into that sun, it could be a problem. Right, working right down the line. Talk a little bit more about this competition, unique for this season. This is the 10th year of the National League season. That ball out. It'll be a throw-in for San Diego. The league began in 2007, and the expansion this year, the number of teams in the 16U through 18U age groups has doubled, pushing the total from 160 to 256. As we said, that means 128 girls teams as well as 128 boys teams. Nepler working with the ball. She and Hattori have been going back and forth this entire match. Obviously a great exposure here for the college coaches, an opportunity for them to come and see the best of the best. As a matter of fact, when you pull in, there are little signs about half of the parking lot reserved for college coaches. Ball down the side, taken all the way down the pitch. It's going to dribble across the line just barely. Might have held on a little bit too long as Mackenzie Schill trying to work on that crown. The field crowns away from the middle, of course, so the ball's going to tend to run out of play. Nepler now, she'll turn, sends it down toward the box, and what a pass. Right is there, shot, but Bova there, and she'll snag it just like there was nothing to it. What a play there. Of course, that's what these ladies work on. A good move between two defenders, and then finding, after that, little number 8, Bushy, waiting. Shaw working on the far side with Miller. Shaw, very quick. Small player, but extremely fast. Nepler now, she'll work it down the right side. Stopped once again by the defense. A little click there of the knees. 15 versus 15 there. It was Worth who comes away with it. It was Schill called for the foul. 42:25 on the clock, counting forward. Hoban, nice stop there. Sends it over to Bushy. Near side to Owen. Back to Bushy. There's a shot into the box. A low cross. A shot that's going to go left. Just a tough angle, but the shot taken. And Bova will retrieve it from the onlooking fans. So we're approaching the 43-minute mark. A couple of minutes left in regular time. We'll see how much extra time is put on. Carlson now, she's got some time, a little bit of space. She's big collision. She stays up, but the ball goes over to San Diego. A lot of contact, and we saw in the previous match, a lot of that contact allowed to stand. Corvosarat, really a magician with the ball. That one touched into the box. Here comes Brooke Miller, brings it back out, right to the feet of the Wisconsin team. A little back touch right to the defense of Worth. Nepler, who works her way back to help out. Bushy. Hoban. Near side, there's nobody there. Defense is there, however, Del Forge. As the ball worked up through the midfield and finally picked up by Sinai. Nice little website set up by this San Diego squad. You can go on there, and several of the players actually have not only their comments and thoughts, but videos of them in action. So probably a lot of teams have that now, but it's good to see that as we did a little research trying to find out more about the team. Jessica right now works back in toward the middle left foot. It's into the box. Hoban there, turns twice, left foot. Bova with the save. Didn't quite get all of it. Might have gotten the turf. And a little spin move there, and now the ball comes back to her. Lining it up. Ball sent forward. It'll be a race to the ball. And good block is there. Kravosarat sends it over to his teammate Lamachia. And no extra time. So when we hit 45, that'll be it. It's halftime. Let me go through very quickly our sponsors to say thank you. You can give them some business. That would be wonderful. From U.S. Youth Soccer, saying thanks to Bubba Burger, Nike, Kohl's, MLS, also Nesquik, also Positive Coaching, Toyota, Wilson Trophy, NSCAA, Turbo Sports, the official video producer of U.S. Youth Soccer, and of course U.S. Soccer, and we've already mentioned MLS. Well, it's halftime here. We've played 45 minutes. Nobody's found the back of the net. We're still at zeros, and we'll be right back for the second half here as we see the San Diego versus Wisconsin matchup in the 18U girls.
Has like Italian, French, Spanish. So sounds like you're doing a good job. Oh, it's fun. Yeah. Matter of fact, I work at Charleston Southern, and Coach Terrell is here somewhere. Okay. John Peter. John, yeah, I have a nephew at college at Charleston. He plays golf there. He's done a nice job. Well, my son plays golf, and now the caddies in the pros. Really? Pro golf, yeah. He played at Robert Morris, so he went up to Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh to play golf, but then he worked in Oakmont. Okay. Oh yeah, yeah. Great stuff. Very cool. Are you from there originally? No, I grew up in Delaware. Oh, okay. A little further south. Delmarva, as they call it, that peninsula. Yeah. That's good. That's good. Yeah. Have you already signed some folks in? A little bit, yeah. And then just looking to find what looking at. Yeah. I was telling him I did the first match. I did 17 over there. There were 2 or 3 girls that were really good on the what team? It was the Princeton. Yeah, they have some good players. Yeah, quick forwards. Yeah, little girls. They have some good players. And I told him, I said, hey, you need to talk to them. But yeah, this is a tough match, right? It's a good game. Nobody's really breaking free. Good players. Good job. Good team. Yeah. At least it's not 110 degrees.
All right, welcome back, folks. We're getting ready for second half action. We have one team out on the pitch. And here come the Waukesha, Wisconsin team in white. Both teams mounting a pretty good rush at different times in that first half. It really looked like Wisconsin came out with the advantage and the momentum early on. And then later it was the San Diego squad. They warmed up. That may be literally as well, and put the pressure on a little bit later. So we'll see how it goes. Some good saves by Bova, the keeper for Wisconsin. One little flick over the bar, another nice catch as Nepler moved in with a nice shot. And here we go. Wisconsin will send it back to the defense. Interesting, the different strategies even off the first touch. Ball sent forward. Back here, back right. Back into the middle, Kravoisarat. Reimer, Kravoisarat again. Working around with space. Says that's a tough ball. She gets a pretty good touch on it, however. On the far side is Torhorst. And now the defense of San Diego will gobble it up. Send it forward. Still hustling back there. Good job there by Schill. Schill working it toward midfield. Reimer. Kravoisarat. She's got behind her. Nice play there over to Johnson. Johnson's got a little bit of a gap. Sends it through to Kravoisarat, who's an excellent ball handler. Sends it back to her right. Cracks one, and that's going to be high. And a nice save by somebody behind the goal. So putting this ball in play, we'll double check once again. But Cuthbert was the keeper in the first half. You also have Avery Fox available for San Diego. Ball moved forward. Shaw sends it over to the right, but the defense there to deflect it away. Ball moves up. Turn Worth now. She comes out, keeps the offensive player Shaw away from it so that Cuthbert, and I'm looking to see if that's a 0-0. It looks like it is. Emily Cuthbert still in goal. Future USC Trojan. Ball to the left side, chasing it. Galaxy, and it's going to be a ball that's maintains her balance, works her way into the box. That's going to be Powell. Ball in left-footed cross. It's going to be saved by Bova. Casey Powell, who I don't remember calling her name in the first half. May have been because she was on the far side. Ball picked up by Kravoisarat. Good ball handler. Ball in the midfield there. That's going to be Schill working it around. Kravoisarat sets up toward teammate Reimer. Gets it over to Blaney. Back to Reimer. Now in towards Schill and picked up by Cuthbert. Talking about Casey Powell, we got down to her name, talking to one of the assistant coaches, and he said he had mispronounced her name one time and about lost his teeth or got his head knocked off. She is a gold medal kickboxer. So if a scrum breaks out, you don't want to mess with number 28. That's a high ball. The wind will play with it. Settled. Ball out to the side. J.C. Johnson now works in. She'll put a right foot cross. It's going to go all the way through. And it will be a goal kick. Nice play by a photographer. Sun becoming a factor. If you're looking from right to left, it is very bright. And that can affect the San Diego keeper here as she looks into that sun. And particularly that's a good example right there. Ball headed back out. And San Diego, full rush here to the left. Brings it back across the line. It was touched last by Wisconsin. Ball thrown in. Looks like Wright. Yes, Jessica Wright. Good height on Jessica. Ball towards Shaw. Let's see if she gets a foot on it. That one Cleared into space. Hustling back will be Worth. She's kind of the sweeper in the back now. Ball right toward the midfield. That's going to be a ball. Nice ball sent all the way across. Johnson now sends it forward to Powell. Powell working in the corner. Let's see if it stays in. It does. It's hard to tell from this angle how close it is to that line. Ball sent to, I believe that's Kravosarat. Out to Shaw. Good speed. Great speed now. Works it back through the defense. Splits the defenders momentarily, but then taken away. Nepler, a little too much on that one. That was Brooke Miller who ended up coming up with that ball. Miller, an Iowa State Cyclone in her future. Getting a little bit of a breeze, but not quite a cyclone today. Kravosarat working it around. Gets it to Reimer and sends it right to the defense. Miller now sends it right back, returns the favor. I'm not sure how much the sun is affecting. It could be affecting even some of the play here in the middle of the field, because just you look up and you see that bright sun. It's hard to see the terrain around you. For Voicerat, little space. Good defense there. Broken up by Kaylee Webb. A double slide, but coming away with it was San Diego. That's going to be a nice job there by, that was Powell, who just didn't quite get all of it. Like she got a little bit of turf and the ball as she was hustling in. It was a left-footed shot. A nice ball sent out of there by Bova. The defenders have to corral that one, and they'll set up. I believe that's Worth on the far side. Sends it to Wright. Wright dancing around. Defense coming up with it. Whistle on the other field. Keep playing. Shaw now breaks loose. Got a little bit of space. Miller there. Loses her footing. Shaw with some space again. Has an opening to the right. And you had Schill, who turned the other way. The ball was sitting on her left side. She turned to her right, or would have had a good opportunity. Still no score. 53rd minute has begun. Hattori working against Nepler. That's been happening all day. Ball sent out, chased over here by Hoban, who's out of the match right now. She'll be in again soon, I'm sure. Ball tossed into Kravosarat. Nepler goes after her. Kravosarat still working through, loses possession. And Miller works back the other way. Took a hard fall, but ball moves forward. There's Powell. Powell sends it over to Nepler. Nepler, left foot down toward the corner. Nice ball. And it's a race, Hattori and Powell. Hattori will take it into the corner. Powell actually starts to come out with it. This is a real scrum. And move into the shadows. The ball sent out toward the top of the box now, cleared away. Little 50-50 ball finally comes away to San Diego. Working is Sabriga. Right. Tall, a lot of length on. Or there's a shot. Let's see if it touched. Did not touch anyone, so it will be a goal kick for Bova. Marissa Bova going to Purdue, will be a Boilermaker. Don't know if the Wisconsin Badgers like that. That ball's low and hard, bounds around. Once again, it's almost as if the sun is causing some eyesight problems in many ways. We've seen a couple of times where the players turn one way and the ball is sitting right there on the other side. And maybe just a little bit of an impact there, that sun shining so brightly just above the trees to the left side. This will be a throw in for San Diego. as we move into the 55th minute. Ball thrown in now. J.C. Johnson, who was very busy in that first half. Ball bounding around. Fans get an opportunity to participate. In the corner, Nepler. And looks like that will come out to Bova. She'll put it in play. And in a way, it's almost as if the wind has actually changed directions a little bit. I'm checking out the flags here over the headquarters, and it's now maybe fading a little bit left to right. Very interesting. And you've seen the kicks from Bova really carrying, so that may back that thought up as well. Ball sent out toward midfield. Big push there. Bishop says play on. The referee says play on, and they do. Ball right over here into the referee tent. Miller tosses toward Powell. A lot of contact and very few whistles right now. Just let them play. 56th minute, moving forward. Ball flicked toward, I was going to say Schill. That was Schill. Sent back out to Schill. A little bit of a high ball there. Kravosorant does her thing and brings it down, settles it, sends it all the way across. Now working forward, trying to find a target, sending it into the middle. Defense gobbles that one up. I believe that's Bushy, who may have stayed in for the second half. Casey Powell working with it. Powell now brings it back to Miller. Miller has a little space, sends it back over to Powell. Powell, Bushy. Down the line, a little bit too much pace, and the crown of the field carries it on out. So that was Sabrega was chasing it. It'll be a throw in for Wisconsin. Throw in. Nepler gets a foot on it. Right turns. Gets it to Nepler, working with her. Sends it back over toward Powell. Good job by the defense, breaking up that potential play. Bushy puts a shot in there, and Bova with the diving save, dives to her right and snags it. Bova, the toss out, near side, brings it to Ross. Oh, excuse me. As we move forward, that's actually Haley Johnson. Ball sent to the bench. Johnson will be ready to throw it in, tosses it in. Oh, we got to wait for the substitute to be completed. Now it is. Okay. Well, the play had begun. And here we go. Schill sends it over. Miller breaks that one up. Johnson sends it towards Shaw. A little sandwich there. And Kravosorant continues to impress with her ball handling abilities. She's shifty, she's quick, she can control it. It's like she's, the ball is connected to her feet almost. So Megan Kravosorant, really no commitment here that we see. Ball will be thrown in on the far side. So this will be actually a free kick on the far side. Ball set down. Here's Hoban. A lot of space on the near side. Bushy, who checked in as a sub, chased down by Shaw. So she chooses to send it back. The wind picking up once again. Bushy now trying to pick out where she wants to send it. Not happy with that pass, but it worked. And that's Worth. She'll send it in high and head it out. Settled right in midfield. Miller with a little space. She got Bushy on the near side. She sends it down the side. Bushy, nice pass. Ball sent low into the box and a diving grab by Bova. I was looking for Casey Powell on that one. Powell, a junior in high school. Ball being headed around consecutively. And now Johnson settles it. Just past the 60-minute mark. Ball rolled over toward Hoban. Good ball handler as well, good control. Sent back in. That one got away from Johnson, and it'll go all the way into Bova. 60-30 on the clock. Shadows kind of creeping out onto the pitch. Haley Johnson, little nifty move there. Sent to Reimer. She has Shaw to the right. She has Vosarat in the middle. A little pressure from behind, and the ball actually hits the injured player. We're going to see. I'm not sure. That's number 11, Kaylee Webb, took the worst of that. So she was down. The ball actually came back to her. And the referee blowing the whistle. Like maybe a click in the ankle there. Big boot there from Johnson. Another one. And just equal contact coming from both sides. A ball sent to the far side. Good placement towards Shaw, but I believe it wasn't Miller. It might have been Miller. Was there. Bushy now working down the side. Right. Nifty move there around Kravosarat. Saw a little of her own medicine there as a nice ball handling move. Ball sent over to Worth. Nice play there by Aaron Sinai. Nepler now working with it. Left foot down the far side. Shoulder to the turf. Kravosarat a little bit behind Shaw. And she returns the favor, and that time it's picked up by Webb. Miller, long ball. I don't know who that was intended for. Powell may have been the intended target. Kravosarat with pressure from Bushy. Shaw trying to get position, but just couldn't get there. Nepler, right, working down the left side. She'll put the left foot into it. Let's see if it hit the defender. And it did not. Everybody checking to see, make sure there weren't subs to come in. Everybody looking that way has their eyes covered because of that bright sun. We'll see what it does here, and I'm really thinking the wind is kind of shifting from that direction as well. Ball bounding around. Reimer sends it over to Johnson. Pressure from right. Ball thrown in by San Diego. Hoban out to the outside. Worth moving up. Worth with one touch and sending it forward, but into the Wisconsin player. 63-45 on the clock. Checking, I believe somebody, probably the ball hitting, I believe that was Torhorst on the far side. Took the brunt of that shot. That ball will be Offside is what the call is, so it'll be a ball put in play right there. The dreaded flag rising 64-23, and still no score here. We've had some good opportunities, and it just seems that right when you think there will be a shot that's going to possibly reach the back of the net, there's a misfire of some sort, either off to the side or maybe catching a toe in the turf. Could be the pressure. Coming forward again, here comes the quick play by Wisconsin. Reimer now. Kravoiserat. Reimer right, puts pressure now, forces the turnover. Nepler now sends the ball forward. Let's see who's going to get there. Powell hustling up. Bova will send it back over midfield before she can get there. Little head contact there as Hoban comes away with it. Ball sent forward, headed back and forth. Little pinball action. That's a high ball as we see another sub getting ready to go in. Ball rolled softly back to Bova. Ball sent out toward midfield. Kravoiserat sends it over to teammate Blaney. Haven't called her name in a while. Schill working it down the left side. Let's see if it's going to be cleared out. No, it stays in. Good job by San Diego. That's going to be Reimer. Nice ball right back to her. She goes down. Referee says play on as that one rolls over the end line. Well, no, it doesn't. Stays right at it. Ball sent forward right at midfield. A little joust there for it. Looks like Powell working her way back. I'm trying to see the number. It was Casey Powell. Now ball sent forward into the corner. Bushy trying to get there, but it's going to fade off to the side. So here comes the toss in. Shaw will take a break. Coming in is going to be Hattie Carlson. Powell comes out. Coming in is going to be Amelia Owen. Throw in for Wisconsin. Bushy gets knocked down from behind. No call there as we play on. There's a nice interception by Wisconsin. They got room. Lots of space. Ball sent over, but back there is, I believe it was, don't think it was Worth, but that's where she usually is. Nice play in the back line. I'll give you that number as soon as possible. And here comes another rush from San Diego. Bushy now tries to settle it. That was a tough ball to settle. And Kravoiserat sends it out to the left. Sends it out there to Carlson. Carlson sends it back to Reimer. And the ball tried to get it in there in the middle. Wright now chases it. Johnson also there. Johnson heads it out. Now the ball's got some orange or some green on the painting of it, and if you look at the headband of Haley Johnson, there is a green spot right where she has headed the ball. Ball near side right. Ball stays on the line. Johnson. Good job by Wright to keep that play going. Bova now sends it right toward us. And into that sun is really, really tough. And substitutes coming in right now. It's going to be Angela Lamacchia. She'll check in. And you can't miss her. She's got the bright neon orange shoes. And so we're ready for the throw-in done by Brooke Miller. Miller tosses it down. It's going to go off of Wright. Out of play. Haley Johnson will do the honors, toss it in. We're approaching the 70-minute mark. We're in the 70th minute right now. There's Schill works forward. McKenzie. Corvosarat with Hoban. Nice move there. Sends it toward Reimer. Out to the far side. Lets the ball run. Now works it forward. Takes it around J.C. Johnson into the box. Batted around. Worth is there. Back outside. Ball bounding around. Little spin there. Outside. Headed down. Corvosarat right there trying to find somebody open. Everybody waiting for that little crack in the defense. And Hattori steps up. Takes it away from right. And couldn't quite get there. That was Hattie Carlson had the ball right at the edge of the line, but it trickled across. Checking in right now, you've got number 10 is Caitlin Zanin. And also checking in will be Samantha Nickel. Compernall checks out, as well as, trying to see, also checking out was Megan Reimer. That was for Wisconsin, so here comes San Diego. A little under 20 minutes to go. Ball sent in toward the shade. The shadows creeping across the pitch. Nice ball there. Left-footed shot. That's going to be high off the back netting. And it will nestle in behind the signage here at Wilson, North Carolina. Once again, great hospitality and a great facility here in Wilson. The National League. Check out hashtag Earn Your Place. I'll tell you about that here in just a moment as well. Ball headed. Headed back toward midfield. Settled there by Miller. She'll send it down the line. And it'll be a throw-in for Wisconsin. And we see the Earn Your Place is the official hashtag slogan of the National League, meaning nothing is given and each team has earned its place. A shot there. It's going to go over the crossbar. Has earned its place in the league through the hard work and success of its players. So check it out at hashtag Earn Your Place. You can make comments there, tweet it out. Go also to usyouthsoccer.org. Follow the schedule there. You can also check out the stats and how your team is doing compared to the others. See the schedule that's coming up as well. A ball bounding around. That ball flicked toward midfield. Hoban comes away with it. Hoban near side now. She'll work it up here to Bushy. Bushy toward right. Hattori there, however. Hattori, very good defender. And let's look and see here. Hattori going to University of Wisconsin, Milwaukee. As is Haley Johnson, Mackenzie Schill. So, and looks like a player who's not here, Elena Lamacchia. I'm guessing that's Angela's sister, who's not here, but also a commitment to UNW or University of Wisconsin, Milwaukee. Here comes the ball, low ball into the box. Bat around, still in the box. That's going to be a clearing kick by the defense. And another substitute coming up. And so checking in is going to be Sydney D'Onofrio. She's going to check in for J.C. Johnson. The throw in to come in right here. Looking like that's coming in from Sabrega. Approaching the 74-minute mark. A ball worked in the back line by Wisconsin. Moving forward. Waiting for something to break loose. Sent in the middle there to And number 10, Zanin. Ball sent back toward Bova. Bova, very tall keeper, and has done a good job. Both keepers, Cuthbert, you can imagine going to University of Southern California is tough. Ball worked through. Defense tries for it. Wright is there. Also chasing was Webb. So you had number 10 and number 11 in the vicinity. And now another substitute coming up for San Diego. Nepler will come out. Checking in is going to be Christina Odone. So Nepler will take a break. I'm guessing you might see her back in before the end of the match. And Nepler, as we said, junior in school, but a commitment, probably verbal commitment or a commitment either way to Louisville, University of Louisville, the Cardinals. And here comes the toss in. A little bit of space. And there it is, into the edge of the box. Hoban there to receive. Far side. D'Onofrio, who just checked in, got a foot on it. Sent back out, now right back in. Nice ball over toward Bushy. Bushy marked up there by Johnson. Hesitates, now sends it back toward the top of the box. Schill tries to control it. Hoban continues and pulls it away. Hoban, ball into the top of the box. Fighting for it. There's a shot that's blocked. And another block. This is clear out that's blocked. And finally a shot in there that Bova has to dive to her left and corral it. Everybody checking their shin guards, shoes, laces, everything after that tight battle there right in the box. That ball's into the sun, and there we go down the pitch. Nice job there. Bushy keeps it in. There comes Cravoisserant, and I'll tell you, if she can really move that ball around and possess it. Hoban coming the other way. Bushy as well. Good job by Johnson. Takes it away. Good angle, but Hoban's there waiting. Ball sent down to right. Nice ball there. Hattori chasing. Hattori says, hey, I'll take that, and just throw it out the side here. She clears it out, and that'll be a throw in. That ball scatters way across. It's very good because each of these matches, as we prepare, they have a national anthem that is played. And so almost every match begins simultaneously. So if you look at the clocks, you see a very similar time frame. And the only difference as we look over to the field next to us in field 4, right now the score is 6-3. 9 goals have been scored. Here we're yet to see our first. 77-47 on the clock. And it'll be a quick throw in. San Diego gets it, turns it around. Wright now works through traffic. It's a very good ball handler as well, especially for such a tall, lanky player. So she goes down, no call. Referee says play on. Hoban now will turn, sends it to the near side. Miller sends it in to Webb. Webb, who seems to be doing better. She was banged up a little bit earlier. Webb now, that one cleared away. Not completely. Owen gathers it, sends it to Hoban. Little sandwich there, and the whistle. And drawing the foul over there. We'll just look and see. That was Samantha Nickel, number 8, drawing that foul there. Very few fouls as far as just whistles. You've seen some matches where it's just continual. This one, letting them play a little bit. Corvosarat sends it back to Zanin. Johnson sends it over to Carlson. Hattie Carlson, senior. Everybody hustling, trying to make something happen here near the end of this match. Here comes Johnson. Sends it up to Corvosarat. Ball sent in and picked up there by the keeper Cuthbert, who has really just shut down, as well as Bova have just shut down their opponents in this match. Ball headed around in the midfield. A little shove there, but Wisconsin maintains possession. It's like somebody's shoe or something came off over there. Bova will collect it. So before we get to the final 10 minutes, or kind of give some of the thoughts here about this National League as well. Former National League players have gone on to play in the MLS, NWSL, the UEFA Champions League, FIFA Women's World Cup, and the Olympics. So sending forth great players, part of the magnificence of this event. The defending U.S. Youth Soccer National Champions in the girls division, 16U Nationals Union 01 Black out of Michigan, formerly the PSG Michigan Gators. As we see Wright fighting for control, works it into the box. There's a shot off the side of the goal. The 17U champions in the women's or the girls side, Midwest United FC, also out of Michigan, the royal color. Then the very team that we're watching right here, 18U LA Galaxy San Diego Elite 99. They formerly were Carlsbad Elite 99. And the 19 and 20U, the YMS Explosion 98 out of Eastern Pennsylvania girls. So there are your former champions as Cuthbert clears that one away. We're now in the 82nd minute. And for those of you who want to go ahead and mark your calendars thinking positively, as we all should, the regional championships will take place primarily in June 2017. But here's the big one, the one that everyone's working for here. The national championships will be July 25th through the 30th, again this year or next year in Frisco, Texas. So mark those dates. Well, here we go. We're moving into the final 7.5 minutes. Ball sent in toward the box. Collision there. Ball headed down, and Bova picks it up, but the offside flag is up. So instructions being hollered out from coaches Courtney Drummond as well as Pat White. Now here comes, the ball will be put in play from, looks just outside the box. Bova can put it pretty deep, so there it goes. Defense there, collision. Schill now working with it, trying to get some movement forward. Here comes Bushy now. She'll bring it the other way. Johnson. Schill works it through. Trying to keep the spacing. Hoban with the little interception there. And back and forth we go in the midfield. Ball down the right side. Corvosarat. Let's see what she can do. She'll work it off the defender. Good job by Miller to stop that rush. It'll be a throw-in. And the toss. Ball turned around there nicely by Owen. Sent forward toward right, but Hattori is there. And let's see which way this will go. Boy, the ball is way back over here. And time is of the essence. So the fourth official takes care of that, gets the ball put in play. Down under 6 minutes to go. A lot of collision. And the foul goes, I'm guessing what happened there is Webb must have grabbed onto somebody as she was the one going down. She must have grabbed hold of someone. So here comes the ball. Ball sent back in. Right now chasing it. She may get there. She does. She had the chance to just take it right on in. Hattori there works to the right. Little juke there. Now passes over to the right side. Ball back in. It's going to go behind the net, however. And so Wright looked like she might have had a chance just to take it right on in. And as she goes back and may watch this, I'm not sure the angle of the cameras on that play, but you might go back and just see that opportunity. Well, it may be a little different from the angle with Hattori there on defense. She is an awfully good defender. And that's a tussle there. We've got 2 players down. We've got the player who was fouled, and then we have an injury before that. And so we're going to probably have some additional time coming up. The clock continues to roll. When it hits 90, we'll get a signal, or a little bit before that, we'll actually get a signal from the head referee out in the middle, Cameron Azad. He'll let us know what the add-on time will be. The most we've had today was 5 minutes. The least we've had, of course, you saw it in the first half, was 0. But we had a pretty severe knee injury early in the match today, a 17U match. And in that case, after taking the time to get the player off the field and take care of the situation there, 5 minutes were added. So coming off, and we'll see who the substitute will be who's coming in. And I'm trying to see exactly who is coming off. Looks like took a pretty good tumble. He may come over and check back in. This actually, that is Samantha Nickel, number 8. So she's going to come back over and probably will check right back in. Yeah, she is. She's right here in front of us, so she'll go back in. And the ball is in play. The sub is back in. And that, once again, the substitute, Samantha Nickel, actually not the substitute. She was the injured player just re-entering. So she re-enters, so both teams at full strength as they move forward. That ball down low, bought into the box, but the Wisconsin team able to control it. He's got some help out on the side. Let's see if she can get it over there as we move on the clock to the 88-minute mark. Now, there will be additional time. We'll see how much that is. Wright working over on the far side, working against Lamacchia. Angela Lamacchia. That ball headed in, kept in play. Sent back. Now a little space on this near side. Brooke Miller now, she'll take it. She works it. Good little juke there of Gravosarat. Little of her own medicine now. She's got a little space. And she's going to send it forward, but too much. Just a little bit too much. So here comes a very high ball that will be settled down. Bushy now. She'll work it in. Has some space. Off to the left, and too much pace there as well. We're just not connecting right now. Either team not really getting the crisp pass that you would like to see. Passes seem to be a little bit too strong. There comes Schill now, she settles it. Tries to put it back behind her, and it goes to the San Diego team instead. Here comes Wright. Wright moves to her right. Now she'll bring it back. Tries to bring it up. Here's the ball inside. Hoban there. And that ball just a little bit of a whiff on that one. Still bounding around in the box. Shot goes in, but Bova is there. We'll look at the referee to see if he gives us a signal of how much extra time. And 2 minutes extra time have been added. So we're at the... Here comes Korvosarat. We've seen her all day. She's going to send it out to the right side, but I don't know if Schill has any gas still left in the engine there as you've come down to this final couple of minutes, and the energy that's been extended has been so massive. Ball sent across midfield right now. Surprised we haven't seen Nepler maybe come back in, but she had played most of this match as well. Korvosarat now. Working it down the near side, it's Carlson. Sent it in, and once again, just not the crisp passes you'd like to see right now. Ball turned, brought forward by Owen. Owen on the far side with an opportunity. Ball into the top of the box. Big collision there, Korvosarat and Hoban. Right, she could take a shot from there. She does, but it's off to the left. That's going to be a ball all the way back, and once again, 2 minutes were added on, so probably about 1 minute to go here. And that sun is really playing havoc right now. Let's see if you could almost just shoot a long ball out there toward the goal to the right and just hope that maybe it gets up in the sun. Bushy sent it to the middle. That was O'Done. Bushy again. Hoban, she said, I'll take it. She works it over to right. Right, if she could get it back. Hoban wide open to the left. There's a shot, and Worth puts a big foot into it. And coach trying to tell Worth to go ahead and take that on down the pitch. And obviously didn't quite get that message across. Hard to hear out here with the wind. But telling her to travel down the pitch and then put the shot in. Ball headed around, still a little bit of time. Referee still checking the clock. Let's see if he looks. It's going to be a corner. This could be the final opportunity. He's checking his watch right now. And there's being a quick, everybody should be in there, according to Coach Drummond. And here they all come. Everybody moving in. There's a ball bounding around. It's headed away. Sent back in toward the top of the box. Right heads it. Off to the left and picked up by Bova. And the referee still trotting back toward midfield, allowing the play to continue. And that will be it. And we will finish with the zeros on the scoreboard. After 90 minutes of play, these two teams have fought to a hard battle that they battled to a draw. And so that's, I tell you what, there's been some really tough defense played in this match. So congratulations to both teams for coming away with the draw. It's kind of tough not to have that win, but some good goalkeeping, good defense, and these two teams will surely be teams to be reckoned with in this week. Well, we'll sign off from this one, and don't forget other games coming up. The matches, you can check usyouthsoccer.org. and see all the activity, the schedule, the stats, everything that's going on. We'll be right back soon here with Turbo Sports Network on US Youth Soccer, the National League.